This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome to Cameron Stadium, site of a city showdown. We're ready for some high school football in week one across the great state of Oklahoma. It is Macarthur and Eisenhower, and if these girls give you any indication of what this game means, Tony, this is going to be a special night.
It's going to be a great night of football. Nice weather. Look at this. Got the cheerleaders here. They're ready. The players are ready.
It's a great weather night. It's going to be a great way to kick off week one here across the great state of Oklahoma. It's going to be at 7 o'clock as our countdown to kickoff continues with Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate expert. Give her a call today at 580-353-5252. We'll be back with coaches' comments right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
It's time for our weekly coaches show, kind of a breakdown of kind of how the season is going along. We had a 0-week game on the road against the Elgin Owls. So breaking down film, what did you see, and what can you take away from this game?
Well, first of all, I think we can be much better. I think that all 3 phases, I felt like we got beat in all 3 phases of the game. we were ready to go. We were emotionally, there and excited. We just didn't play very well, and I think that's been a big emphasis this week of fixing some of our mistakes and just trying to be better. Which in reality, that's what these non-district games are all about.
Well, you had kind of a Labor Day, and you and I talked about before the coaches show, kind of a lull as you're coming off with a holiday and then also a loss. How has the team responded this week?
Really well. I think that they understand what we're trying to do and get better every week and be a good team come district time. So we've had some really good practices the last several days, and ready to go out and hopefully get a win and get back on track.
How is it that the weather has been cooperative this year? I mean, instead of 100 degrees and heat bubbles and worrying about delaying games and practices, this has been a nice, refresh start to the season.
It has. We had the 1 week early. I can't remember if it was the first or second week where we did have some wet bulb issues where we had to take pads off and be limited to 2 hours. But that was just a couple of days. It's really nice that we've had some high 70s and 80s, and it's not a common year, but we're enjoying it.
Yeah, I'll take this summer any day. Okay, so breakdown for the start of the two city rivals, the Eisenhower Eagles. They're coming off taking it on the chin against their rival against Lawton High. So what did you see on them, and what do we have to do to prepare for a win tonight?
Well, I think they're a young team, obviously putting in brand new offense and defense with their new coaching staff. And like any Lawton team, they're always going to have some athletes and going to have some speed, and we're going to have to do a good job of especially defensively lining up fast, because they play with kind of our style of tempos. So we're getting a taste of our own medicine here, and lining up and getting our calls and being very smart about substitutions. That way we don't end up with 12 men on the field. So they present a challenge, and we're hopefully going to be ready for it.
And good to be back home, I guess, to kick off the season for the first game.
Yeah, we actually, as the year goes, we don't have a whole lot of true road games. Obviously playing away at Elgin and Duncan, but those are so close that it's it's not like going to Ponca City like we did last year.
Yeah.
So no, we'll be at least in Southwest Oklahoma the majority of our season.
And who has the rights of carrying out the hammer for week one?
Connor Claiborne does. He had a great game offensively, ran for over 200 yards, and had that really big touchdown run where he ran over a kid at midfield, and just a very impressive run. Had some other good ones too. Walter Rhodes had a great game on the offensive line. Had 9 pancakes, I believe, but Connor won out.
All right, so there you have it. It's the setup at Cameron Stadium, the first of the two city rivals for the Macarthur Highlanders as they will take on the Eisenhower Eagles. We'll have more of our countdown to kickoff coming up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium. You can see the site of the away side. That's right. The Macarthur Highlanders are going into their side of the locker room. Even though they're at home, they are going to be the away side. So we're going to see a lot of green and gold and black on the other side of the field. Your countdown to kickoff continues with Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professional Realtors, making her a one-stop shop for all your clients. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether shopping or listing a home or maybe looking for an office space to lease. Call her today, 580-353-5252. That's 353-5252. Let's give you now your keys to the game. Keys to the game, I'll start with you, Tony, for the Macarthur Highlanders after that, we had earlier with the Elgin game. We'll see what your keys to the game is for tonight.
Tonight, cannot have turnovers. Got to be able to tackle. Just do your job. That's it. Nothing else needs to happen. Just do your job, tackle well, and no fumbles.
And I think, penalties and those kind of things are always a contributing factor in games like this, especially with emotional games. But I say not only taking care of the football, but, toting the rock. I think they did a really good job with that. They were able to get that deficit when they were down 13-0, came back and responded in a big way to make it 14-13. Then special teams, as Coach said, not only in his comments but in the coaches' show, that they lost in all three phases. They lost on offense, they lost on defense, they lost on special teams, so you're going to have to make sure you batten that down. But that's why these are non-district games.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather under a great cloudy, overcast condition, and usually it's 100 degrees. It's kind of its 80s, a little bit of a breeze. It's a fantastic night. You have plenty of time to come out to this game if you want to fill up the east side or the west side representation of this game. We've got 22 minutes to go before kickoff. And our countdown to kickoff continues with Kim Thomas Realty. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin. Looking back here at Cameron Stadium, site of the showdown between these two rivals, about 19 minutes away, and our countdown to kickoff continues by Kim Thomas Realty. She is your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals, making her your one-stop shop for all your clients. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether shopping or listing a home or maybe looking for an office space to lease. Call her today at 580-353-5252. Okay, let's give you kind of the schedule of what this looks like for the season for the Macarthur Highlanders. It's brought to you by the Orchard Group from Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, please visit their team website, 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC. So the Elgin Owls was a week 0, and what's interesting about this, and Tony, I don't think I've ever seen this in all the years of me broadcasting a team, and including the Macarthur Highlanders, that we are here, when I say here in Lawton, for the next 5 weeks, because that's going to include a bye week. So you've got the one tonight with Eisenhower. Yeah. Next week at Lawton High, we host Ponca City because we were at Ponca City last year for that road trip. And then class in SAS is going to come here after a bye week, because you see 9-19, we don't come back until October the 2nd. And then that starts district play with Duncan, Midwest City, Newcastle, Southeast back for senior night, and Bishop McGinnis.
It's nice.
It is. Nice. It's a nice stretch, but you know what? You got your away stuff already. We got presentation of colors coming up here soon, so they're going to have the national anthem. You've got plenty of time. Great clouds. Yep. It's a great football atmosphere as your countdown to kickoff continues with Kim Thomas Realty. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
So the presentation of colors will finish with the Eisenhower Marching Band. So the presentation of colors brought to you by the Eisenhower Marching Band, and they do the national anthem as we're about 12 minutes away from the kickoff of tonight's game. As your countdown to kickoff continues by Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals, making her a one-stop shop for all your clients. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether shopping or listing a home or maybe looking for an office space to lease. Call her today at 580-353-5252. Let's give you your starting lineups from Crystal Miller, CPA, certified public accountant in Lawton for personal, business, accounting, and tax preparations at 1104 Southwest B Avenue. Give her a phone call, 580-581-0970, and let's give you your starting lineups for your Macarthur Highlander offense. Brought to you by Crystal Miller, CPA, and starting off with quarterback Avon Lachlan. He is a senior, 3-year starter. Going to get out to Josh Rushing, where to find him deep for the deep ball, and also Adam Austin, who comes sliding over from the defense to go on both sides of the ball this year. Connor Claiborne will cut him the water bug. Number 28, he'll get you in the end zone. Brady Fernandez wearing number 27. And then over to Braden McDonald. He'll be doing punting duties. Just his birthday the other day. We had him in the coaches show. Damian Mowat, number 72. He starts off your offensive line, followed by 76 with Gage Jones. Number 58, Jordan Crane. And this is all that interior line that gives all the blocking. And Walter Rhodes is a bookend on that side, wearing number 64. And on the other side, Milo Wyatt wearing the great number of 78. I say the great number because that was the number I wore in high school. Let's go over on the defensive side of the ball for the Macarthur Highlanders in your starting defense for the gold and black. Sean Hughes at linebacker, followed by Aiden Penna. We got some damage coming up with Princeton Salazar. He is just a freshman. Braxton Murray, also we're going to see on the other side. Gunnar Tate, he is going to be out tonight, but he was in the starting lineups, along with Eagles Masit. And then Josh Rushing. We're going to see him on both sides of the ball for the first time this year. Quentin Mask at corner. And then we've got safeties with Garrett Justice. And we'll also have Darian Mosley. And then the safety coming up on the back ends. We've got Adam Austin. And there is your 11 for the starters of the Macarthur Highlanders. As you see, all gearing up for the teams to come running out after they do the coin toss. And we're still about 10.5 minutes away before we kick this one off. We'll take another timeout and be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs. All All right, welcome back to Cameron Stadium, site of this showdown of the first of the city rivalries. And, yeah, there is a trophy on the line. It's called the General's Trophy, and it goes to the city champion that can beat one another. Well, Lawton High has already beat and defeated Eisenhower, so they're still in the running. Macarthur has not played either, so they can get a win with Eisenhower tonight, and then they will settle it on the field next week for the General's Trophy that resides over on the east side right now. Your countdown to kickoff from Kim Thomas Realty continues. You can call her today at 580-353-5252. She is your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals, making you a one-stop shop for any of her clients. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether shopping or listing a home. Maybe you're looking for an office space to lease. Why not give her a call today? Waiting for the team captains to come out. I know that some of the cheer squad, which we saw during our opener, is coming out at this time. And, Tony, you as a former player, what are you feeling like right now in the locker room right before you play a city opponent like this?
Intensity, anxiety, ready to get out there. Unknown. How well are we going to do out here during this game? Just go out there and play.
I do know that Coach, and there was maybe a little bit of chippiness that was going on with last week's game, and they're going to keep an eye on it to make sure. You don't want anybody to get tossed out or anything like that. We are on our team captains now. They're making their way to the 50-yard line where you're going to give your coin toss. It's brought to you by Hop and Sack, proud to be locally owned and operated since 1994. They have been proud to serve our local communities. Drop by anytime. They'd love to see you. Number 2 Southeast 45th Street, right across from Macarthur High School, your MAC headquarters. You see the starting lineup of the representation for our team captains. We have 2 for the Eisenhower Eagles. Looks like representing the Eagles will be Ricky Womack and LaJuan Clark. And they are going to be in their traditional baby blue, powder blue, representing, and our white cap will walk out. And we've got an honorary team captain for the Macarthur Highlanders as well. And, man, I'll tell you what, I just can't get over how great start of football this is weather-wise. Look at the guys with their helmets off. It's kind of a nice windy night. A little bit of a breeze as the guys will shake hands. And these guys know each other.
Yep.
Social media, they're connected. They know west side, east side.
Played against each other, probably grade school.
They kind of named this the Battle of the Boulevard, because we're both on Gore.
Yeah.
One on the west side, one on the east side. And we've got about 4 minutes left before we have the kickoff of tonight's game. And we're so glad you could join us.
Tell you what's weird is seeing people in hoodies.
Yeah, I know, at this time of the year.
Yeah.
Yep. So, the other thing is, they're going to go over the last-minute instructions for both sides. They're going to play until the whistle goes. No extracurricular. We get all that stuff right there. Aiden Lachlan is there with our honorary team captain for the Macarthur Highlanders. Hey, make sure you download our app. You can catch up on all of our, 13 schools, but we had Walters play last night. Bethany is off on their bye week after playing a 0-week game, but everybody else is in action. Those who did not see action, Cash and also Carl Albert. Walters played last night, unfortunately coming up with a loss last night. Hopefully they'll get to regroup. And we'll get back to our coaches show on Tuesday by the Southwest Oklahoma Brewery. And that will be a great opportunity for you to come and see all of our coaches. We've got our coaches and our players that will be interviewed during that time. 6 o'clock Tuesday at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery. So we looked at the coin. Which one sides up? Macarthur will be calling it. They are the visiting team, and they're in their all whites with gold pants, green numbers. Eisenhower in their traditional powder blue. And it hits the ground, and it looks like they're going to Macarthur. So it looks like we've won the coin toss, and we're going to elect to defer possibly, and going to see which end we're going to take. And confuses me because the Whitecap says, okay, what did he call? And then it comes over, and now we're going to get everybody situated. Looks like Eisenhower is going to represent the west side, and Whitecap's going to tap them up, and they are going to receive. So Macarthur Highlanders
Here we go.
are going to kick west. They're going to kick from Eisenhower's west side, from your right to the left on your screen, and we got 2.5 minutes for the teams to storm out and get ready for high school football week 1 across the great state of Oklahoma. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, welcome back here to Cameron Stadium. We're going to put 12 on the board here in just a second, and let's give you your first quarter sponsor. It's brought to you by Eastside Pharmacy, going above and beyond to help their customers download their free mobile app and call your prescription in anytime, day or night. You'd even get refill notifications. Eastside Pharmacy with 4 pharmacists, 17 years in business. Phone 355-6400. And we'll give our kickoff sponsor here in a second. As you can see, the teams giving that last-minute instructions. The Macarthur Highlanders, of course, in their all-white jerseys with the dark numbers, gold pants. Eisenhower in their typical baby blue, powder blue. I've been heard all kinds of definitions of what kind of blue that is.
Powder blue.
Powder blue is fine. Yeah. We'll take it. Tony Anders, along with myself, Eric Sherman, the broadcast booth, welcoming you in for another Macarthur season. 0-1 on the season. Took it on the chin against the Elgin Owls, who are in Dallas, by the way. Take on a Texas team. They did that last year, but they are taking it on the road. So they are in DFW. They will start at 7:30. So for those of you thinking they're going to start at 7 o'clock, they are a 7:30 Texas start time. Kickoff sponsor is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Of course, from burgers to baskets, pizza, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. 2 locations, number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
That's what I think I'm going tonight after the game.
It's always a good idea. So the Eisenhower Eagles are the home team today. As what Coach says, they're going to play kind of a high-speed offense. That means they're going to go probably no huddle a lot, and that's what we do. So as the defense from Macarthur found out, we're going to get a little dose of our own medicine when it comes to their play style. Glad you could join us. Of course, we got a lot of great games on the network, and we'll keep you posted on some of those. And those who are watching on Facebook, especially, you give us a like there on the Carl Albert game. Those who are on YouTube, give us a subscribe and a follow. So Macarthur is almost filled up on that one section in the middle. Got the band on the other. And they say they have Eagles in the house. They got the Highlanders in the house. They got to both cheer. And we're getting ready to go for football time at Oklahoma.
Here we go.
In Lawton. On the west side, representing the west side, the Eisenhower Eagles going to kick this away at the 40-yard line. It's going to go end over end, and we are underway. Ball's going to be fielded at the 10, taken to the 15 to the 20. It's got some speed at the 30,
He's gone.
35,
He's
40,
gone.
50.
Gone.
He loses it, but then he comes back on the opening kickoff to the 10, 5, touchdown, Macarthur!
That's how you start off. Great job.
So you really saw the speed. You saw his special teams. And there it is, right out, as Quentin Mask gets the return and gets that. What did he take that? Was that 80 yards or so?
Yeah, about 80 yards. Yeah.
Was it on the 20 that he got that?
No, it's about a 90-yard.
90
about
yards. So we got on the
92-yard
10.
run. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get a typical PAT coming up.
Wow.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2 if they're not lined up, as Avon Lachlan will get a call from the sidelines. And just like that, on the opening kick, the Macarthur Highlanders stun the Eisenhower Eagles. And the pride of Mac, they'll switch over as they look like they were going to go for 2, and now they'll go to the traditional PAT for 1.
That's the way to start off. Great job. Special teams. That's one figure of the game, special teams.
Ball is down, kick is up, kick is on its way, and this kick is good. So it's a 7-0 start, and we only have 12 seconds off the clock. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
All right, so the opening kickoff, and that is your drive summary, brought to you by City National Bank, that's offering you online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account waits you at City National Bank. Member FDIC, several locations in Lawton to serve you. That is a 90-yard kickoff return to start the game, and your kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everybody, let's go to Wayne's. Kicked off at the 40-yard line. It's going to go end over end, and it's going to be bounced into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchback. So there it is.
Here we go, defense. Key thing I'm looking at is tackling. We've got to do a better job tackling. There were several times in the game last week that they had the guy in the backfield, just didn't tackle. So we'll see what happened.
So the Eisenhower Eagles, we talked about that no
fast pace, no huddle.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. All right, Mac just got done shifting. Oh, good run. Oh, got him. Good job. Good job.
Goes
Way
up
to
the
fill
middle.
up, yeah, fill up the gap right there. Good job on the end. Linebacker came up, made a play. Number 7. Mr. Murray.
So it's going to be a handoff, fake handoff. No, it is right up the middle, getting about 3 or 4 yards.
See, that's my concern right there, big number 28. He's only a freshman, I believe. Mr. Weaver, I think. Yes, Mr. Weaver. Oh,
so it's going to be about 3rd down and 5.
We got a penalty on the field. Against Mac.
So it's going to bring a 1st down.
I thought that was a movement right there, but they didn't get him.
It's going to be a fake handoff, rolling. Little set up a screen. It's going to hit the dirt. It's going to be incomplete.
Great reaction by the defense to see that little dump screen that they were trying to run. Quarterback rolled out and pretty much had everybody in his face.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
Oh, good job. Who is that? Number 33. Kibble. Good job.
So Kibble is going to be replacing, and he's just a true freshman, by the way.
Wow. We got 2 guys that are freshmen that are playing. We're going to be getting to play some. Oh, the timeout?
So a timeout is called.
All right.
It's brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, we have a 7-0 lead for the Macarthur Highlanders, who took the opening kick. Eisenhower Eagles have a 4th down in a punting situation, so they kind of ran out, had a little opportunity, try to get that one away and stand back at his about 17-yard line. You're going to kick this one, and it's going to go short and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to probably get close to midfield. We're going to say mark it around the 48-yard line, where the Macarthur Highlanders will start midfield, so great opportunity.
Great defensive stance. That's what we need. First series.
So let's see if they get a great short field to work with for the Macarthur Highlanders. Your Eastside Pharmacy first quarter. Glad you could join us with 10.5 to go here in quarter one. Lachlan will got a man in motion. That's J2. Going to be a handoff. Claiborne, they try for the strip, but he takes a couple of men with him down to about the 32, 33-yard line, and that's a great carry on 1st and 10. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8, and the Highlanders are going to go quick. 10-18 and counting. Going to snap that with the defense kind of off center. Claiborne, 30, 25-20. And he'll get down to about the 19-yard line, and just like that, into the red zone for a Ballard's Garage red zone. They're family-owned and operated. Give them a call for an appointment today at 699-2400. Snap, handoff, fake handoff. Little zip over there to the corner to Josh Rushing. Josh gets taken out of bounds after the pickup of the first down. It's going to be a 1st and goal right outside the 8-yard line. And the Macarthur Highlanders going to go quick offense. Handoff, Claiborne. Claiborne waits for a block, gets to the 2, and gets upended there. So it's been the workhorse Claiborne on this drive with a pass over to Josh Rushing. Opening kickoff for the Highlanders was successful, and the PAT is good, and they're knocking at the door again. Fake handoff to Claiborne, little screen outside. Does he cross? He'll get right to the 1. No.
Short.
He's going to be short by a couple of inches. So just really couldn't get his body and his momentum over. Lachlan, handoff Claiborne. Ooh, and he is hitting the back. Great defensive stop by the Eagles, and that's going to be a loss of yards. So they said enough of that. And now we've got decision time, 4th and 1, and the Highlanders bring the big package that I've heard about where you've got a stout freshman that can come in on goal line stance. And let's see what they come up with here. They do have a heavy package in Lachlan. They're going to shift over with a heavy package going on the top of your screen. Lachlan will just get the lead, and it's touchdown Macarthur, and the Highlanders capitalize with a half a field to work with, and just like that, it's 13-0 with a PAT coming up.
Good short 40-yard drive. Not bad.
So they fake the two with a 2-point conversion look, and they'll shift on over for the PAT coming up. The hold, the snap, the kick up, and it is good. Through the uprights to make it 14-0 with 8:42 left to go in quarter one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Well, things looking good for the Macarthur Highlanders at Cameron Stadium. They're up 14-0, and it is your drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. Drive summary, Tony Anders. How many?
40 yards. Quarterback ran 4 yards in for a touchdown. Lachlan, great job.
All right, so Lachlan had that as that ball is going to get fielded at the one and in the end zone for another touchback. And so that drive was started off really at midfield, practically. So about a 50-yard drive. Claiborne, couple of passes to J2, and then dump it in for Claiborne. They get the opening kickoff for the score. They get a half a field to work with, which they gave as Easter baskets and Christmas presents to Elgin last week with a short field to work with block punts. And now you have the Highlanders up 14-0 with 8:42 left to go in quarter one, your Eastside Pharmacy quarter. So right outside the 20-yard line, the Eisenhower Eagles will take over.
Let's see what the Eagles are going to do.
Well, you want to respond a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of what you have learned from last week, playing their other rival against the Lawton High Wolverines.
Yeah.
It's going to be a handoff, and I'll tell you what, it was almost the exchange by the defense was right there.
Number 2, rushing. Josh Rushing, great job coming up.
And Rushing just has impressed me so much of coming up on the defense. And you say he's an offensive threat, but he's playing both sides of the ball this year, and he has really been a great asset on this defense.
It's like I told you, I thought he played defense pretty much the whole
well,
time
I know.
he's been here.
I know. The way he looked, the way he played last week, I know.
It was easy for him.
I agree. So Josh Rushing, as we'll call him, J2. We got a white cap kind of discussion with the other officials. We've got full start against the Eisenhower Eagles.
Yep.
I knew that they were backed up for a moment or two, and so they're going to back up 5.
Well, you don't want that.
Well, penalties, turnovers, kind of big in games like this.
Yeah.
Kind of an emotional game here, and whistle to start.
Another
2
one.
setbacks, and you got to stay still. You got to be disciplined. Quarterback Amar Giles trying to get his offense settled in. And so 2nd and the 5 infraction makes it 2nd and a 10 infraction, and we'll call it 1st and 20. Or 2nd and 20, actually, rather. On the board they have it. Well, no, which one's right? Then down there is the field.
Yeah.
Straight back to pass. Looking downfield, it's going to heave-ho and throw. And,
good
knocked
job.
away. As Quentin Mask right at the last second.
Great coverage. Great. Timing was excellent on that. Great job, young man.
Yeah, you can see right there the right tip away that he's got that as an opportunity as your First Baptist East instant replay. Eisenhower Eagles backed up in their own territory. Looked like he was going to go empty for a second.
Yeah.
Running back is settled next to his right in the shotgun formation. Rolls to his right, looking,
got pressure.
throwing, and that's just going to be incomplete.
Good job, defense. Good coverage.
That's going to bring up a fourth down in a punting situation, so the Highlanders are going to get another great chance at great field position at the 8:05 mark. That's the other thing is, too, is you throw the ball and incomplete, you're going to stop the clock. And so Eisenhower.
Figured they would run, but I'm not out there.
Punter will stand back in his end zone. Return at about the 42.
Here comes the
He's
pressure.
going to get
Good.
That's a decent punt.
Yeah.
Back pedal for J2 as Josh Rushing will get it at the 48. Now taking to the
Yep.
40.
Uh-oh.
Makes a man
Uh-oh.
miss at the 35 to 30 to the corner, and then gets rustled out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So a great return by Josh Rushing. And the ball will be placed right outside the 24-yard line. Knocking at the door is the Highlanders once again.
What do you think? We're going to run?
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to see a good dose of Claiborne here. Now, remember, you got 3 in the stable for the Highlanders. They've got rotating out, and I think we do. We're going to see that first rotation out. So now
Mr. Thomas.
you're going to go back to see Thomas. So Josiah Thomas will get to tote the rock here. I think we got maybe an equipment issue or whatever because we got Gage Jones had to check out. Coming in to replace him will be Lou Phillips. Lachlan, fake handoff, rolls to his right, looking downfield, wants to throw, and that is
Touchdown.
a catch. Touchdown, Macarthur.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the way to do it, baby.
So the Highlanders just kind of playing backyard football right now. And the Eisenhower Eagles find themselves in a hole 20-0 with a PAT coming up. And they'll look for the 2, and then they'll decide to switch back over to the original traditional PAT. Glad you could join us on a great night for football. Got some great games that we'll be checking in on periodically, including that another rivalry in the Metro, Carl Albert and Midwest City. Del City and Booker T will be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Newcastle and Tuttle.
It's good.
These are all. PAT is good. Makes it 21. 7:45 left to go in quarter one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Well, the Macarthur Highlanders putting up points in a hurry, starting off with the opening kickoff, followed by short drives and touchdowns to convert. And the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Your drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access. City National Bank, member FDIC, several locations in Lawton and Oklahoma to serve you. Great little pass, pitch, and catch from Avon Lachlan. In the end zone for J2. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Now it's fielded at the 5 to the 10, 15, 20. Off to the race to the corner. There's a flag of the play. Gets up to about the 33-yard line. And we'll kind of probably race this one back because the flag stands back at about the 15-yard line, and we'll sort this one out. Make sure you download our app on Apple and Android devices. It is a hold. And it's coming back, unfortunately. So that's what releases the man when you get the hold on the special teams. And unfortunately, after a good, decent return, they're going to be backed up where the flag is at the 15 and go back from there. So the ball will be placed right outside the 10-yard line.
All right, defense. Defense up in there. Odd front.
Yeah, you got twins sets, top of your screen,
Yeah.
shows blitz, comes right up the middle, handoff
Good
up the middle.
job, number 34.
That's a good stop with about a 2-yard loss.
Eagle. Mr. Eagle. Great tackle. Great form.
You're filling holes. The gaps are open, and you're just kind of playing football as they got stacked receivers on the top side of your screen and on the lower in the shotgun formation. Straight back to pass, looking outfield, wants to throw, and that's going to be a little inerrant right off the fingertips of the intended receiver on the far side. And the other thing is, too, whether they want to pass this ball and not run as much. I know they tried to run up the middle here. The clock stops at 7:09.
Yeah.
And it already brings up a 3rd down and 9. Back to work. Can the Eagles get a first down? Oh, we get a full start going on the top side of your screen, and that's going to be a -5. The Eagles are already starting to march backwards. Great night for high school football, and
very nice.
We have 11 schools in action tonight. Had Walters last night. Bethany is off this week, but everybody else is in action. And we'll get you some score updates when it gets closer to halftime. So quarterback will be in the end zone for this snap. Straight back to pass, looking downfield, stands up in the pocket, comes away, and then he's going to be tackled for his safety.
Safety.
And that's going to be in the end zone for a 2.
Mr. Eagle. My seat, Eagle.
So Eagle to an Eagle to take down an Eagle.
Hunting for an Eagle.
Quarterback really didn't have an opportunity.
Wow. Great job, man. What a job.
It's a big opportunity there for a stop, a safety, and now a free punt and kick. All right, so we're at the 7-minute mark. About 5 minutes has come off the clock, and you can see the Highlanders kind of huddled up there on the sideline.
Yeah.
And, you don't really get to see this much because this is a free kick, a free punt standing, and you don't really practice this. You practice your good hands. You practice your special teams with kickoffs, but usually not a punt or a free kick after a safety.
Right.
And so I think Coach was wanting to give some last-minute instructions of what to do and where to go.
Yeah. I think in this game, too, you're probably going to start seeing a lot of freshmen, a lot of other guys come in and start playing a little bit more.
Yeah,
especially with the score up being this. Yeah. You don't want to take the risk, especially district play coming around the corner.
Well, and you had a good full quarter game against Elgin.
Yep.
And now the lineup for special teams.
That is 30.
It's going to be Ridge Claiborne on the kick at the 20-yard line, and the kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. 2 locations to serve you. Number 7, Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Great sweet teas, cherry limeades, and the best steak fingers in town. Wayne's Drive-In. Go see Joe and the gang out at the West, or the 50-plus-year-old Wayne's on Sheridan.
So if we get a good return here.
This kick is going to get end over end and going to be fielded on the side pocket on the top of your screen of 45-50, 45-40. Still takes some other players with him at about the 32-yard line. And you can see how Claiborne's got a little bit of speed here.
Oh, yeah. He's very patient.
Watch this on the
runs.
First Baptist East instant replay. First Baptist East, you can join him for services. I like it. He just drags so many people with him. Hard to bring down, and as we saw last week and made the highlights of trucking the Elgin safety last week. Just lowered his shoulder. Kind of surprised many. Lachlan will get J2 in motion coming to the near side of the field. It's going to be a fake handoff. Looking back to pass, throw. Ooh, a little bit too off the mark for Josh rushing here on the near side. So Josh was open, but Lachlan, I knew, even though he set his feet, just a little bit too far off the mark.
Great block by the lineman. Offensive line would go 0.
And at this point, with a 23-0 lead right now in the first quarter, you can kind of sample around with your offense of kind of what you want to look through. Lachlan, handoff up the middle. He'll take some defenders down with him down to about the 27-yard line. And that's going to be Josiah Thomas. As you know, between Thomas and Claiborne, that we'll see a good heavy dose of throughout this season. 3rd down and about 3. Another handoff. Oh, another cutback. I love that. 25. Stiff arm, 20. Flag on the play to the 10, down to the 5, and then he'll get rousted out of bounds. But we'll check out. There's 2 flags.
2 flags.
And we're going to find out what the infractions are on this one. There's one back at the 20, and there's another one at the 8. Could be both against Macarthur. We'll check this one out. It is holding against Mac. And they'll take that one for the 10-yard infraction. 6:14 mark here in quarter number 1. We'll sort this one out. And they'll assess the penalty from the spot foul, from the flag. So that 3rd down and long is going to make it a 3rd down and longer. We're going to say about 9. 3rd down and about 9 for the Highlanders as Lachlan and company gets right back to work. Wait for the white cap to whistle, and we'll get this sorted out. Glad you could join us across the network. A lot of great games that we are going to be intrigued to pass along some scoring updates for you, especially Carl Albert, Midwest City. Got Dell City and Booker T. Got Newcastle and Tuttle. Elgin is at Hillcrest. And then that's going to be an offsides on the defense, and they're going to give them 5. So you take off 10 for the holding, and then you give the 5 on the jump. You got to be a little bit more disciplined, and Eisenhower going in the wrong direction, giving Ike the big hole that they're in. And 3rd down and 5 for the Highlanders. Lachlan back to work. Fake handoff looking. He's got man wide open. Wow. Adam Austin tripped over his – no, it's Josh rushing. It's 2 or 3. Yeah, so it's 4th down. But it was kind of an out, and then he had to spin around in the end zone and loses the ball tracking it and was able to come up incomplete. But a nice little try for the end zone. 4 down territory. Highlanders going to go for it on a 4th down and about 5 at the 6:01 mark. Handoff. He'll get the 1st down, get the sticks, and then out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And Milo Wyatt got a nice pancake block. Now, Milo is traditionally coming from Eisenhower, so he knows this team very, very well. His whole family of Wyatts, of course, represent Eisenhower blue for their entire careers and have to root on a grandson. Handoff, just got 1, bounces around, pushes the pile. Will he cross? He'll score. Touchdown, Macarthur. So that's kind of being not denied by Thomas. Thomas was upended by 3 defenders, rolls in the end zone, puts 6 on the board to make it 29, and the PAT coming up. And the Highlander Regiment, boy, their lips are going to be a little tired playing the fight song as much as they have so far here in quarter 1. Remember, we got 5:41 left to go in the first quarter. First of the city rivals for your Macarthur Highlanders. They will play the Lawton High Wolverines next week here at Cameron Stadium, but they'll be the home team. PAT, ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. 5:41 left to go in quarter 1. It's now 27-0. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
So a 5-play drive, and that's going to be in the end zone for your drive summary by City National Bank. Not to be denied is Josiah Thomas. Gets to about the 3 and takes some players with him. City National Bank bringing your drive summary. Member FDIC. Several locations to serve you. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's. Hey, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. Ball hop, skipped, and it's going to go out at about the 2-yard line. And then they're going to throw the flag. It's going to be a kick out of bounds. And so Eisenhower is going to get a little bit of a break here. Is the ball going to be taken up? Best field position that they're going to have at about the 30-yard line. So kick at the 35, so the kick out of bounds will get a little bit of extra room for the Eisenhower Eagles. With a 30-0 advantage for the Highlanders. 5:41 left to go in quarter one. Stacked receivers back in the shotgun formation. Kind of a high snap quarterback. Oh,
good job.
Just going to have to almost take a knee.
There he goes again. Eagle in the backfield.
Oh, he got a little bit of a hop and a little catch in his ankle, but he's going to stay there. And we got some substitutions coming up. Eisenhower is almost ready to go. Stacked receivers, near side, far side. Handoff again. Oh, he makes one man miss, then dives for about a 2-yard gain. But this is after the loss, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long.
Good job, Sean Hughes, stepping up there and making that tackle.
Clock will roll at the 5-minute mark here of quarter one. Your Eastside Pharmacy quarter one. 17 years of experience. 4 pharmacists. Go see them today. You can call in your orders like I do and get them picked up. Straight back to pass, sticks up in the pocket, looks to load and throw, and that's going to be caught. That would have been so exciting for that young man. It was in and out of the hands. The defender was there.
Britton had it.
Had to leap right over, and then it falls incomplete at the last.
Man. Good play.
So Joshua Williams is the intended receiver.
Tell you what, Quinton's playing a good game.
Brings up a 4th down and punting situation for the Eagles. Return will be at the 35-yard line. Punter will stand at his own 20. And got some protection coming in. Kind of a higher snap. Gets this one away. Boots this one up high. And then out. And it's going to be out of bounds. Maybe at the, we'll walk it up. Maybe at the 38. I don't know where he saw it. No, he's going to say, right. He's not going to mark it there. He's going to mark it right at, about the 38. Yeah, that's where I saw that bounce right there. So the Highlanders, is this the worst field position they've had tonight? I mean, because we had it at the 50. We've had it. Yeah. That really pinned us back. 4:40 remain of quarter one. Lachlan and company. We got a host of different receivers out there. So we got some substitutions coming in. Lachlan with a hand clap. Got a man in motion. And there's going to be a full start against the Highlanders. Highlanders will be marched back 5 yards to make it 1st down and 15. Not quite at the halfway mark of quarter one, but getting close at 4:40. Lachlan get a little bit of slide over for tight end right. Sets up the screen perfectly, 35-40. Josh rushing, a flag in the play, 45, still upended at the 40. Jets off to the 30, still on his feet at the 25-yard line.
Look like it might be coming back.
Yeah, well, again, we're going to see this again about just how much running he does and how he surveys. You can see the flag right there, and then how he surveys the field and then looks for another advantage. He just keeps his feet churning, just like what you want to have to see in a young man like this, but all for naught. It's coming back.
Yep.
So the First Baptist East instant replay shows just a lot of great effort by J2, but Josh rushing and a holding call negates all of that and brings it back to Macarthur territory. Still going to be a first down, but it's a first down and 15 for the Highlanders. Clock will roll. Lachlan, hand clap, handoff. Right up the middle.
Man.
46-yard line.
Yep.
They'll get enough for a first down for the Highlanders, so he picks up the 15, so he gets the negative yards plus. Lachlan doesn't wait, looks to throw. Got a little one-on-one and then around and then just incomplete. Trying to go over to Kenyon Gabriel. Intended receiver here on the near side. And that falls safely incomplete. But you know what? I really want to see Lachlan and his receivers. You know, this is a great opportunity with the lead that you've got to really test that air. It's not that you're really – the run game has already been pretty established, and you've been able to do that. What can you do by the air? Handoff up the middle. There you go. See what we can say about the run.
He does not stop.
Burn and churn, and that's going to be another pickup of a first down. Move the chains right outside the Eisenhower 40-yard line. As Claiborne, as we know it, he's able to do. Claiborne will check out and get a little bit of a breather, a little shot of water.
Comes the bus.
Great night. Great night for football. Is this our freshman? You can really see that in much. A little fake handoff to him, a little flat out. Oh, nice little tackle by the Eisenhower Eagle right at about 2 yards shy of picking up a first down.
Oh, it's Thomas in the backfield.
So, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So between Claiborne and Thomas, just kind of alternating.
Water bug in the bus.
There you go. We've already got our nicknames. Then you got J2 and Double A. So we got all kinds of nicknames for the Highlanders.
There goes the bus.
Handoff. Makes a man miss to the 20. 15. Spin move at the 10-yard line. Great opportunity. So Josiah Thomas, look at this. And watch this right there. This spin. And then gets an extra 3 or 4 yards out of it. And another flag on down, and this is a sideline warning.
Oh.
I guess the Eagles, I guess. Next time there will be for a penalty. Lachlan have a first down. Inside a red zone, another Ballard's Garage red zone. Has to pick that up almost off the carpet. Rolling just a little flat out. That was a nice little pitch and catch. About 7-yard gain. Yeah, Ballard's Garage, family-owned and operated auto repair shop catered to you and your needs with flexible hours. Give them a call, 699-2400. Ballard's Garage in the red zone opportunity. Lachlan and company back to work. Flare-out pass, little screen. Dives under the defender. Crosses the goal line, touchdown, get the Mac truck up and running to put another 6 on the board and make it 36 in the PAT coming up. And they'll look for the 2 and then come over with the 2-point look. And then the traditional 1 for the PAT coming up.
That's what we wanted to see right there, that pass.
Well, it's always rhythm in running in quarterbacks. Ball down, kick up, and this kick is good. Goes right through the uprights to make it 37-0. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, another Highlanders score and touchdown drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. City National Bank, member FDIC, several locations in Lawton and Oklahoma to serve you. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank. Enter kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everybody, let's go to Wayne's. Ball is kicked end over end and into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll go to the 20-yard line to start off.
That was a good 4-yard pass that he threw. Very right on target. It was a total of 38 yards on that drive. So we're moving the ball like we're supposed to, but we're getting the gift too.
Well, everything has been you say everything has started off with the Macarthur way at the opening kickoff, which was a 90-yard touchdown run to start the game, and it was 7-0 out of the gate.
And that took this drive here was about 7 to 8 plays.
So back to work for the Eagles. They like this formation, stacked receivers on the high part of your screen to the lower. Adam Austin kind of sneaking in, then backs away, come up for the tackle.
Job defense.
And it's just going to be a delayed handoff and gets back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up second down. Oh, they're going to give him a yard. So second down in about 9.
I think that was number 19 on the tackle.
We'll run a little bit of the clock off. This is kind of a longer first quarter for the Highlanders. We're looking at 45 minutes to play 12. Back in the shotgun formation, stacked receivers, back to work. Looking to throw, and that is going to be caught at the 32-yard line. And this time he's able to bring it down. So a little throw and catch over to Garrett Justice, and he's able to connect to get a first down for the Eagles. And they'll go quickly to the line. They'll survey the defense.
Oh, good play.
Handoff, but we didn't wrap
he's still
up.
running. Yeah, Weaver's that type of running back. He'll run. I mean, we had him right there.
So what happened is you had him wrapped up at the sticks, and then he kept his feet churning. And the Eisenhower Eagles gained some positive yards to bring up a second down and 5 with 1:15 left to go in quarter one. Back in the shotgun formation. Hand clap, back to work. Flushed out of the pocket. Little throw, little dart here to the, again, that's going to be his favorite target receiver over to Garrett Justice. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, and they'll pick up another first down for the Eagles. Eagles on the march. Another handoff, tries to go off tackle on the far side of the field, gets up to about the 45-yard line, and a gain of about 4.
Who was that? Number 33 and 19.
All right, so
good
another
by
handoff.
Eagles.
Brings up a third down and 5 with 37 seconds remaining here in quarter one. And they'll have one more snap before we put this quarter in the books. Sneaking up a little bit on the corner is Adam Austin. Back to work, looking, flushed in the pocket, gets out, and then bumper pulls his way back for a loss of yards, and
Good
that is
job,
going to be
defense.
15 seconds remaining, and they'll run the clock, and that should do it. I don't think they'll have time to snap it. They get the ball placed with 6 seconds, down to 5. 3, 2, and 1, and it is in the books. We are quarter one in. We've got 3 quarters to play here at Cameron. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
All right, so we are now into quarter number 2 back here at Cameron Stadium. Welcome into your second quarter. Second quarter is brought to you by Comanche Home Center with over 50 years of experience. Lumber and industry, providing building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual builder or commercial. Number 2, Southwest C Avenue. So we'll switch ends, start the second quarter with a 37-0 Highlander lead. And the Eagles with the ball on a 4th down and going for it. Hand clap, back to work, back to pass, flushed out of the pocket. Then he's going to be taken down, and that is going to be a sack. Is it going to be Braxton Murray, too, as a number 7, or Kibble? Wow.
Yep, Kibble was in there.
Kibble is the freshman that's come in.
Woo! Yep. 5'8" and 155 pounds.
So it's turnover on downs. The Highlanders will come out. Let's see what they come out with there in their second quarter. I really don't know who the JV quarterback is. That's why we're going to have to learn some names as we get some substitutions out here. Lachlan still stays in at quarterback, but I got a lot of different receiving core. Got a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Claiborne, and Claiborne just pushes the pile down to about the 32-yard line. So Connor Claiborne gets 8 on the carry. He's going to have a great night tonight with yards.
Yeah.
We don't have live stat sheets. We'll probably get that hopefully for the coaches show. Tuesday we'll get to know a little bit more. Man in motion again for Lachlan and company. Handoff to Claiborne, hitting this side to the 30, 25, still up on his feet at the 10, and then always escapes and gets a touchdown. And you'll want to see that on instant replay because of the moves of what Mr. Claiborne does. Tell you what, he makes it look special. Here's the handoff, Claiborne, and look how patient he is. Just waits, and that's why I say he's a jitterbug, water bug. Look at this right there, and you think you got him. Spin move in the end zone. Touchdown, Macarthur. 43 in the PAT coming up. Comanche Home Center. Second quarter starts off pretty nice for the Highlanders. They're getting the 4th down stop. PAT, and this is whistled dead before the PAT is attempted.
That was a nice little 32-yard run.
Oh yeah, Claiborne, thank you. It's we're gonna get that in the drive summary. But how many plays was that? Just two plays. Second play, 2 plays.
First play was 8.
Yeah, and then off to the races. Claiborne for 6, and the PAT coming up. The motion ball down, a little bit of a pressure. Up and through and good. Brings it to 44. 11:19 before the half. We'll take a timeout. Big Mac football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
So about a 40-yard, that's where our drive summary, figuring this out. It's 2 plays, though, and that 32-yard run. It's drive summary by City National Bank. Claiborne in the end zone for the TD, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. Member FDIC, City National Bank, and your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. With 2 locations to serve you, let's go to Wayne's. So the Highlanders, a lot of momentum coming after a 0-1 start up at Elgin next week. Has a nice, comfortable lead to start off, and this is going to be in the up man. It's just going to go down at about the 29-yard line where the Eisenhower Eagles will start there with their 1st and 10.
Looks like we got some subs in there.
And we're going to get some fresh jerseys here.
Yeah.
You want to see who's up next, who's behind. You got some young men that.
Damon Maywell, number 72 is in there.
Straight back to pass. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and then that's going to be.
Number 13.
That's Justice, yeah.
Yep, good job, Garrett.
So Garrett Justice gets the pick. Safety closes, gets the interception. The Highlanders will get the ball about the 42-yard line of the Eisenhower Eagles. We'll have the band at the half with our halftime performance. I don't know if we'll just see the one band with the Eisenhower Eagle marching band, but Macarthur Highlanders playing the fight song. Many that made the east side trip for the Highlanders. Lachlan got a man in motion. It's kind of delivered nice. Fake to the motion man, but that's really good track down right there at the line of scrimmage as Josiah Thomas gets tracked down. As they didn't give to the pop motion man. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. Lachlan back to work. Hand out. Ooh, wow, that was really well read.
Yep.
Good stop on the Eisenhower defense because not going to put up with that. So Hadley comes in and says, I'm going to put a hat on that. A statement for a loss. Brings up a 3rd down and about 12. Probably the longest the Highlanders have seen tonight. Lachlan. Fake handoff. Looking back to throw. And double coverage, and that's going to fall incomplete. Brings up a 4th down. 4 down territory. I guess I might as well punt. I think punt, pin him back, and this is the first stop tonight where the Highlanders have to punt the ball away, taking the opening kickoff and never really look back.
No. Who is this, McDonald back there kicking?
Yeah, he is. He had his birthday the other day. He was on our coaches show on Tuesday. Gunnar Tate going to be held out just for precautionary measures. Maybe he could go back next week. We're going to kind of see. He'll stand back at his 40. Wow. And it is tipped. So there was no running into the kicker, no roughing.
Nope.
He got a tip out of it, but the ball still sputters down to about the 22-yard line, and that's where the Eisenhower Eagles will start off 1st and 10. Comanche Home Center, second quarter. I want to thank them for their support for the last 10 seasons. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual builder or commercial. Number 2, Southwest C Avenue. Well, double stacked up on the top end of your screen. Double tight end here on the lower.
Still going with that odd front.
And that
Good
shotgun.
penetration.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, the extra effort by the Eisenhower Eagle got 2 or 3 yards out of it. Just waited for a block or two, and the clock will run at the 9:46 mark here of quarter 2.
Another tackle by Mr. Eagle.
We've called out his name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah,
he's got a busy night.
Yeah.
Awaits. Adam Austin kind of sneaks up there on the edge, kind of keep you honest about what he's going to do.
Tell you what, it helps when your D-line's filling in those gaps.
In the pocket and then
fumble.
rustled out.
Oh.
Are they going to get that?
No,
they're going to
no.
say that he got it back.
Yeah. Good pressure by the defense.
So it's going to be 4th down. Right, or is it 3rd? Oh, it is 3rd. Thank you. 3rd down and 11. Thank you. Producer got me right.
Good job, defensive line. Put the pressure on there. Almost had that sack. Caused a fumble. But they recovered it.
So he's got 2 in to protect. Backs to his left and right in the shotgun formation for Eisenhower on a 3rd down and long. Hand clap. Handoff. Fake handoff. And then they're going to be the throw. Throw in the run with a slant. Cross up the top and incomplete.
Good job, secondary. Safeties came up, cornered.
4th down and a punting situation for the Eagles.
That was a good coverage by the corner.
And remember, we're going to talk who all of these teams, 5 teams in our coaches show on Tuesday. Have you been to Southwest Oklahoma Brewery yet?
No.
I'm going to invite you Tuesday. You're going to come. You're going to come join me down there.
What time?
Great barbecue, 6 o'clock.
All right.
You got 5 teams, players, coaches. We talk about all 3 Lawton schools, plus Cash and Walters. It's going to go high in the lights and going to go out of bounds. Oh, it's going to bounce back in and get an Eisenhower roll past the 50 and out to 45 and almost the 44.5. And that's where they'll down it. They'll mark it right at the 44.
Well, like you said, and we just run the ball.
Well,
rolling.
you know, the other thing is, too, I think, you know, I mean, you want to play 10 games.
Yeah.
And, you know, you want to get your offense out there and, you know, you got to figure some stuff out. We do have a change in at quarterback now.
And running back.
So we're going to trade that out. Now we're going to see Joe Kelly in at quarterback for the Highlanders. Got a man in motion. It's going to be a fake and then a handoff. Now, this is a true freshman running
number 21.
back. And, I mean,
Salazar.
spin move at about the 50-yard line. But, man, he is a load.
Yeah, he is. 6'3", 225. Jeez.
You want to try to take him down?
No, I'm okay.
Salazar still lands up. Again, freshman running back. He'll be here for 4 years, and he'll say, hey, I'll take the load for you.
Yep.
Another handoff. But they're going to be stopped. Make it 3rd down and 5, and the clock will roll. So Joe Kelly in at quarterback for the Highlanders, replacing. Looks back to the sidelines there. There's Avon Lachlan probably done for the night. Ooh, the only thing is I'm going to tell you this. You're a running back, don't run high.
No.
Lower that shoulder, son.
Yeah.
I know he'll learn that. But you don't run up high, and he got hit high. And that's going to be 4th down. Maybe 4 down territory, and why not? They've only punted once tonight. Joe Kelly in the shotgun formation. Hand clap, fake handoff, little screen to the far side and is going to get upended right there at the sticks, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. That was going over to Braden McDonald, the receiver. And the Eagles will now get probably their decent field position tonight at midfield. And actually inside Highlander territory for the first time tonight at the 49-yard line.
So we do here on defense.
Nice little handoff move to the near side of the field off tackle. Drags some defenders with him, gets down. We get a late flag that comes in. Down to about the 45-yard line. This was away from the ball, and this is what's probably going to disturb both coaches. It had nothing to do with the play. No. Nothing. Don't even know if it was talking, if it was something the official thought was worth throwing the yellow.
I think an offensive lineman coming after a linebacker on that.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Eisenhower. So,
can't have those.
It's just, you didn't need that.
No.
You were doing well inside Highlander territory, and then you get a marked off penalty. And, whether it's something that was said or, it's just kind of like last night. You saw the Dallas game, and whether Dak Prescott was kind of spitting in the direction or whatever, but the retaliation got an ejection.
Let's be for real. Come on, you got to know better than that. You're a grown man
I
making
understand
all that money.
You're going to walk right up there and do that. And the official's right next to him.
Creep up right behind him and caught him.
It's going to be a fake handoff, bullet strike, but he, just right down. Likes to go over there to Ronaldo Santiago. Okay, so sorry, it is incomplete. I thought there was a connection there. 3rd down and 21.
Mac's still running that odd front, which that's all they need to do right now. Those guys are doing a great job up front.
We'll try to get as many names as substitutions as we can. Straight back to pass, looking outfield, flushed out of the pocket, decides to run, and then, he's tackled down with a loss.
Mr. Mayberry, great sack.
Watch this where he comes up right behind him. You was able to take that.
From the
First
left
Baptist
side.
East instant replay.
Great job. Way to pursuit coming around that corner on, I believe it was at the end.
Let's say First Baptist East committed to connecting people to Jesus, his community, and his mission. Come see them. Join them for their Sunday services, 3302 Southeast Lee Boulevard. In the shotgun formation, in the punting formation, you're going to punt this one away, almost rugby style off the side kick, bounces at the 40, and then going to go out about the 35-yard line.
Eagles was back there again.
I'll walk that up to the 35.
He almost had that blocked.
So Avon Lachlan, unless you start him off in the start of this third quarter just to kind of get something, we've seen that before after substitutions. But we do have a new quarterback in is Joe Kelly. Did that last drive. We got to see a little bit of the freshman running back, Princeton Salazar, wearing number 21. We'll see him at defense too as a starter as a freshman. It's good that Macarthur is going to get some kids that are going to be called out for 4 years because we've had to play up against opponents. Like Elgin Ritzenmeyer, we saw him for 4 years, We saw him last week. Joe Kelly, handout, there it is. There's Salazar. Look at 50, 45, 40. He's a load to bring down. So they were stopping him, and now he's just – okay. Flag back at the 42, so it's probably coming back. Yep, indeed. Well, I wonder he broke free so well, huh?
Yeah.
Tony Anders, along with myself, Eric Sherman, in the broadcast booth. Ashley Overby, our producer, Caleb Sherem on camera. Doing a fine job in week number 1 across the state of Oklahoma. Joe going to be a handoff to Salazar. Makes one man miss. Still, man, he runs high.
Yeah, he does.
That's one thing I said. We're going to have to put him. Remember the shoots?
Yep.
You had to go down, and you're going to get clotheslined if you stay up high. You got to make low man wins. And he gets that low, and then he can give a load. And I'm telling you, as a freshman, he'll figure that out. By his junior and senior year, he'll capitalize on that.
Oh, yeah.
We got a whistle dead here with 5:05 left to go before the half. It started at a second down and 7. Salazar. Now, see, there he got a little bit lower there. He lowered his shoulder. Kind of gave that and got the yards to make it a 3rd down and 5. But running the clock here in the second quarter. Set up again for Joe Kelly and company. Hand clap, hand off, Salazar. There we go. Now we're getting low.
Now he's
see,
moving.
When you get low like that and you can, punish, instead of getting punished, you can give the punishment.
Yep.
4th down and 1, and you think, give it to Salazar again. 4 down territory at 4:19 here in the first. Joe Kelly. Hand clap, Salazar. They missed that one tackle. He gets the 1st down and more inside Eisenhower territory at around the 39-yard line. The Highlanders will move the chains. And they'll take some precious time off this clock. 44-0 advantage. Kelly, handoff, Salazar, off tackle. And he's not speed. He's got a late flag that comes in. Power back comes in. And that's what I'm having to coach up here in the press box. I'm just saying, you see things that you can, develop with this young man, and he'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
He already is a starter. That's against Macarthur, so we'll back that one up. Well, if you're watching 11 schools on the network, what's so great about our app, when you download the app on Apple and Android devices, you can bounce around and search all these games. We'll keep at half. I'm really kind of curious when we go through the scores. Getting the Newcastle and Tuttle. Some other scores. Oh, that would have been pick and a 6.
You got Eagles in the backfield.
2nd down.
There you go.
A little stiff arm. Oh, gets made one miss at the 40. Oh, wow. He just trucks that defender. See that again here as a lineup right here. Now watch this at the end of the play. There's the stiff arm, and then boom! Boom! Lowers it. That's when you lower the shoulder, son. That's what you do. Maybe Salazar will see that on film. Know what that's like. Now he's going to go the opposite side. 30, 25. Down to about the 22-yard line. He'll pick up the 1st and 10. Move the chains. Continue the clock. Stop will clock until they set the chains. 3rd and 3:16 left to go in quarter 1. And a new fresh set of downs. Joe Kelly in at quarterback for the Macarthur Highlanders. Handoff. Oh, I like the patience.
Yeah, he's
waiting on that block. Just kind of getting up midfield, taking up chunks of yards. Gains about 6 or so. This, this really gets to tire out that defense.
Yeah, it does. Plus, it takes the clock down.
2nd and 4, and they'll use every bit of it. 22 seconds left to go on the play clock. Joe Kelly in the shotgun formation. Handoff. Gets down to about the 10-yard line, so we're another red zone opportunity by Ballard's Garage. They're family-owned and operated auto repair shop, catered to your needs with flexible hours. Call for an appointment today, 699-2400. Ballard's Garage. Smell that fresh popcorn coming up from the stands?
Yes.
A little breezeway. We'll have some stuff to talk about at the half. Highlander's knocking at the door. Handoff, lowers his shoulder, but then he got stuck there at the 10. Under 2 minutes to remain. We'll have halftime band performance and second half action coming up. We'll give you some scores across the network. Joe Kelly in the hand clap up the middle. Waits patiently on a block, gets down to about the 6-yard line. And a third down and goal right outside the 6. With 1:20 remaining. We'll take some more time off that clock with 21 seconds remaining. Joe Kelly will snap it. Probably under, about 12 seconds left on the play clock. Handoff. And it gets stopped, negated at about the 5. Forward progress at least. Down to 50 seconds. So it's 4th down and goal. Still right outside the 6-yard line. 35 seconds. This will probably do it. They got 19 seconds on the play clock. Get this one for Joe Kelly and company. $23 seconds. Handoff up the middle, Salazar, and he will cross and score. So just at 13-minute mark, touchdown Highlanders. The freshman gets in for the score to make it 50, and the PAT coming up.
5-yard run.
For a minute there, we thought there was going to be in doubt.
Yeah.
And you can hear the big Mack train coming. That's getting its mileage out, too. I'm wondering if they're going to wear that horn out. Does it ever run out of gas?
I don't know. I know one I played one year. My senior year, we ran up the score so high the battery ran out. Yeah.
Well, I don't think Coach is not wanting to do that per se, and he's really took all of his JV team and took a lot of time off this clock to get that score. And, these kids practice just as much as the varsity does. And, they're going to play with a lot of pride, and they're going to play with what they have been practicing all week. The PAT to sort this one out. We got a flag on the play, delay a game against the Highlanders. So Whitecap was kind of upset with all of this and said, I'm not going to give you any more.
Nope.
We're going to back that up 5 yards for the delay of game. Well, you got all your personnel out there, so now just kick it. Snap, ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. Through the uprights to make it 51 with 13 seconds left to go in quarter 2. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
All right, so we're getting ready for our drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC.
13 plays, 5-yard run by Salazar, total of 35 yards total for the offense.
All right, so not bad.
Nope.
And that was brought to you by City National Bank. And now, Wayne's Drive-In, your kickoff specialist. Hey, halftime we could go run down to Wayne's and get a sweet tea or a cherry limeade.
Cherry limeade.
Best steak fingers in town.
So that was a good run he did.
Before the game, make it Wayne's. The ball going to blow off the tee. They'll give you one more shot unless you have to get a holder, and they're going to bring a holder in. 13 seconds remain before the half. Looks right, looks left. Again, kicks. Going to be spotted shy and hits the up man. He just lays down on top of it at the 35-yard line.
They're going to go to a prevent defense here. In case they try to go for the Hail Mary.
So I guess they got a weather delay in Hillcrest over in Dallas, Fort Worth. Unfortunately, a late start for Elgin. I just got a crew announcement that it looks like they're going to be in a delay for a little bit. Just like that Dallas game last night. It was an hour and 3, little pass, pitch and catch, 7 seconds.
I fell asleep.
Got some whistles started here. So blue on the reception. Flag is down with the final 7 seconds left to go. So unfortunately, we talked about how strange this weather is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, usually it's really hot, and a lot of times the delays have been pushed because of the heat bubble. Makes you start at 8. And now we've had such great temperatures, but it also has brought in rain and thunderstorms, and especially south of us. And Elgin, with a non-district game, got a unsportsmanlike conduct against Macarthur. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, this weather is very unusual.
You get the cool. Yeah, I mean, this whole summer has been really. I mean, it's wet. In June, July was pretty temperate. You had a couple of days of 100 degrees, but August wasn't really that bad either. So you get into this time of the year, and this is very comfortable.
Yeah,
this is football weather in September, when you don't usually see this till October. Final 7 seconds before the half. Whistle to play. A little flare-out screen near bubble to the
wow,
the
what
40.
a hit.
That was a nice hit.
Eagles. Again. Jeez.
1 second.
Oh.
Last play of the first half. That was a 9-yard carry. Eagles playing with pride. Trying to accomplish something here. Back to work. A little stiff arm, and I think he's going to get the first down, but it's going to be ended nonetheless.
Yeah.
We are going to be at the half. We're at zeros. It's a 51-0 Highlander lead at the half. We'll take a timeout. We've got the marching band. We got halftime. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Well, some Highlander entertainment, as I guess the away team gets a little bit of shot before the marching band will come up. It is 51-0 as the Highlanders have an advantage here at the half. I understand we got a weather delay in Dallas for was yesterday for Dallas and Philadelphia with a delay in the Thursday night game, but they are in a delay, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll have you other scores as the marching band for the Highlanders will come out to perform. Halftime band sponsor is brought to you by Subway at East 45th Street. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day, drink and chips, or cookies for just $6.99. Your MAC headquarters at Southeast 45th Street in Lawton, your halftime band sponsor. Let's enjoy the pride of the Highlanders, the Highlander Regiment. We're going to get a treat with both bands performing tonight, and we'll start with the Macarthur Highlanders, the visiting team, down at midfield.
Tonight, the band will be performing a selection of the halftime show, The Classics, featuring their first song, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Drum major, is your band ready? Let's hear it for the Highlander Regiment. ladies and gentlemen, Highlander Regiment.
So the Highlander Regiment entertaining you at the half in your East Side Subway. Halftime sponsor. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day. Drink and chips or cookies for just $6.99. Your MAC headquarters, Southeast 45th Street in Lawton. Well, we've got a halftime score of 51-0 as MAC leads Ike. And the Eisenhower band is going to set to take the field here momentarily. Want to give you some scores to pass along to you of note on the network on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Tuttle leads Newcastle 21-0. Cache leads Duncan 21-14. Altus big over Elk City 36-0. It's DC. That's Del City over Booker T 20-0. Enid with a slim margin over Lawton High 13-12. Carl Albert, number one ranked in Class 5A, started their season in Week 1, 28-0 over Midwest City. And in 2A, Jones leads Kiefer 16-0. We've got some more halftime, second half action coming up right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
And now you're screaming Eagle Man.
the Screamin' Eagle Band, and your halftime gets double time because we had both bands, Macarthur and Eisenhower, taking to the field. And your halftime brought to you by your East Side Subway, your Mac headquarters, Southeast 45th Street. It's 51-0, Big Mac. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
All right, we're back here at Cameron Stadium. It's a 51-0 Macarthur lead, and, we're going to bring you into Keys to the second half. Keys to the second half is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Totally unexpected. Tex-Mex favorites, burritos, nachos, taco salads, quesadillas, and so much more. Their fresh Mex grill. Come inside and enjoy their fresh salsa bar. What you want, get what you need. Taco Mayo in Oklahoma since 1970. I don't know if your coach, you don't really make too many of adjustments.
No,
Keys
you
second
don't.
Half.
What you got to do is just let these other guys play. Keep your starters out. and let these other guys play, your second string, third string guys, let them get in there and get some experience.
Yeah, that's the whole key. And, usually the keys of the half is going to be very interesting as the season progresses.
Yeah.
But right now, it's time for our trivia sponsor. It's brought to you by Hometown Insurance. Angela Rivera, owner of Rivera and Fitch Hometown Insurance, provides local leaders like you with business and commercial insurance solutions. With over 2 decades of experience as an independent agent, contact Angela today, 580-647-1445. No business is too large or small. Visit them at riverafitch.com. Trivia for today for the Macarthur Highlanders. Last week when was the last time the Highlanders went to the state championship, which was 2014. Your question for today is Coach Manning, who's been coaching for 17 years. I'll give you a little indication. When was he a senior at Mac? Macarthur, senior quarterback.
1994?
No, you were close. 1995. So if you said 95, you were correct. Of course, graduated, the following spring, but the fall season as quarterback, 1995.
Right.
Hometown Insurance Gridiron Trivia Challenge at the half. We got a minute 19 before Eisenhower will get the ball. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
All right, welcome back here to Cameron Stadium. Some really neat scores, Tony. I know you stepped aside during half, and Tony Anders joins me in the broadcast booth, but we have some extra scores that I want to pass along to you. Great matchups. Tuttle leads Newcastle last check 21-0.
Oh, wow.
Cash leads Duncan. Duncan is in our district. They lead 21-14. Altus leads Elk City big 36-0. It's Del City leading Booker T 20-0. Enid with a slim margin by 1, 13-12. It's Carl Albert, number 1 in the state in 5A, over Midwest City 28-0. And Jones, just a slight edge over Kiefer, 16-0. Quarter sponsor brought to you by Pam and Barry in your third quarter. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Phone 248-8800. And we'll be kicking off shortly, which will be Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizza, salads, steak fingers, the best sweet tea, and cherry limeades in town. 2 locations, number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cache Road. Hey, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. That's right. Thank you. All right, so the ball teed up at, remember, first half, Highlanders took the possession with an opening kickoff, 90 yards for pay dirt. Gets it to be 7-0, and then they never look back after that.
No. What's so good is they've been really getting good field advantage, too.
So Eisenhower is the home team. Remember, Macarthur keeps this lead. They will be playing for a city championship next week against Lawton High. Winner of that will get the General's Trophy, which resides on the east side right now currently.
When have they started that?
Oh, man, well over 15 years maybe.
Okay.
It's been longer than OSN's been around.
Okay.
Did that back in the old radio days. Kicked end over end, going to be fielded at the 7. Taken to the 10, 15, got some room and an edge and a crease at the 20 to the 22-yard line, and that's where Eisenhower will set up shop, 1st and 10. Yeah, that will be a trivia question. I'm going to save that because I got the year.
Okay.
And I got who won.
Ah.
So I'm going to save it because we already used our trivia. But you can look it up or think about it. Who won the first General's Trophy? You're going to have to make that a mark so I remember it next week because I'll probably forget. Just say, hey, you asked us that. What is the answer? I can give you a hint, though. Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Well, because there's only 3 teams involved.
Right.
It's one of these teams right here that won the very first. That's all I'm saying. Tony's going to try to dig it out of me. It ain't going to happen.
I already know the answer.
It ain't going to happen. No, you don't. No, you don't. Back in the shotgun formation, running for his life, and it's going to be tackled as he throws, thankfully.
Yeah.
Oh, intentional grounding. Did he get outside the pocket? Did they throw the flag? Or are they just going to say incomplete pass? Nope. They're going to say he's down right there at the 5. So he was in the grass. Down he goes, and he tried to throw it away. And it goes from bad to ugly.
Number 29, Mr. Mayberry.
I did notice this. There is, I guess, Eisenhower has agreed to it. They're going to have a running clock because the clock has not stopped.
Good.
So, to be respectable for both teams, you don't really need this. Just kind of get this up out of the pocket. Don't get a second safety as he throws that one incomplete. Had a safety earlier on in the end zone. So this we're going to move things along rather quickly with a 3rd down and 27 with a running clock. Remember, I think it took almost 45 minutes to get quarter 1 in.
Yeah.
Well, Eisenhower was throwing a lot. Macarthur scored a lot. Yep. And then the JV came in. Quarterback will be at his 1. Back in the end zone, having a chase throw, high, away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, number 29, Mr. Mayberry. Wow, that kid's good. Wow, I mean, he's getting back there. Every time he's back there. Those last 3 series right there, he was back there, putting the pressure on the quarterback.
A punting situation. So Eisenhower Eagles, Lawton High Wolverines will be next for the Highlanders, but the Highlanders took the opening kick for a touchdown. Punter will stand back at the end of his end zone. Got a late comer coming on for Eisenhower. Again, get it off, delay a game. No, almost. It was 1 second left. Gets this one, decent punt. Going to dump and roll down to the 42. He's going to pick it up, though, and run to this side of the 35. He's got some room at the 30. 25-20, he's got a crease. Stiff arm at the 21-yard line. And, boy, let's see that one again there, the stiff arm on the return. So Juju puts a little Juju bees in it. Now watch this.
Good.
Right here, a nice cut, nice little drive, and then boom, right there. Your First Baptist East instant replay sets up the Highlanders 1st and 10 right outside the red zone. We'll go ahead and give it to Ballard's Garage in the red zone, family-owned and operated auto repair shop. Give them a call, 699-2400. They have flexible hours, willing to work with your schedule to get your car and your vehicle fixed right. Ballard's Garage. In the shotgun formation, got a man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Makes one man miss to the 10 and then down to about the 5-yard line to set up a 1st and goal. So Manuel with the run. Got a lot of substitutions, so you're going to have to forgive me from what we have in the starting lineup and getting ready to see individuals that we're so used to seeing. And our backup quarterback already with Joe Kelly. Came in the second quarter. It's Aben Lachlan.
That was a good run
for the night. This is a really great experience for these underclassmen. I mean, you really get to play varsity football at this level. Handoff up the middle. Keeps his feet churning down to about the 2-yard line. And will be a 2nd and goal. Pam and Barry, 3rd quarter. Welcome into it. Welcome to the broadcast booth with a lot of great scores. I'm going to have to keep an eyeball on some of those that are going to come to a finish. And you can watch all of these on demand, by the way. All of these are on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And this is going to be whistled dead. I think we got a equipment problem, I guess.
Okay.
And we'll get a late substitution to come in here. And get this one set up. Kelly in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle,
Touchdown.
and he'll just waltz in for the score. And so Manuel will dance in the end zone. We'll see this here on the replay again, and before the PAT coming up. Just nothing fancy, just right up there and make the cut. And you got the really good blocks up front from your First Baptist East instant replay, and the PAT coming up. 57, trying to make it 58. They stopped the clock momentarily on the score, and they are having a running clock. So whether you call that some kind of a mercy throwing the flag, we've seen that before in some teams. That it's not your night. You just don't want to extend it off. It is up and good. 58-0. 6:14 left to go in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
All right, back here at the Macarthur Eisenhower matchup at Cameron Stadium, and it's time for your drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. Member FDIC, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC, several locations in Lawton to serve you.
After a great punt return we started at the 21-yard line, took us 3 plays, a 2-yard running touchdown for Mr. Manuel.
All right.
Great job.
Caps it off in your kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. We'll get this started, as I've noticed that the clock will continue to run once they get it kicked off. They just stop for either a timeout or whether it be a score. Notice that during the pass plays, they let the clock continue to run. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. This is going to be kicked end over end, and this is going to be hopscotched, picked up at the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Edge flag on the play, then about the 30-yard line, and we'll sort this one out. And this one's going to come back. March that one back. A decent return. A block in the back is the call. And it's going to be placed at about the 14. And the clock will roll. Eisenhower playing for pride, want to see if they can get in the end zone for a score. They did score late at the end of regulation against Lawton High, and that's what you compliment these kids. They play 4 quarters, and they didn't even get kicks the extra point because it expired right at the score. But Eisenhower was able to get in. Handoff up the middle, gets a gain of a couple. Down at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter.
Good job by Mr. Evan Honeycutt, number 73.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of names called now that we're not familiar with. You know, we're just now starting in week 1. Had several games to kind of unpack in week 0. Don't forget, we are going to all be 5 schools, all 3 Lawton schools, plus Cash and Walters for the Coaches Show. Tuesdays at 6 o'clock at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery over on 2nd Street. I'm getting my little barbecue tailgate for them tomorrow because they make their own jalapeno cheddar sausage. They do brisket. They do pork. They do chicken. Handoff up the middle. Chicken sandwich. But they have got great wings, and they have got the largest pretzel. I want. That's a first down, by the way, Kerry.
Yep.
I want to see anyone that has a larger pretzel than they have. All at Southwest Oklahoma Southwest Oklahoma Brewery.
Great tackle by Mason Weaver, number 40, on that play. Oh, good job. Number 73, Evan Honeycutt. Tell you what, number 50, Chenault, he's doing a really great job, too. Wow, again. Great job up front. Chenault and Honeycutt, they're really plugging those gaps in there.
Yeah. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Eisenhower on the move. Handoff. He'll get the first down up to about the 42-yard line.
Good job defense is swarming in there and making gang tackle. Everybody's there. Led by number 22.
Friday Night Lights, pretty
Quentin
good
Harris.
Experience with the weather. He's going to throw that one off.
Oh.
It's going to be a little overthrown.
Good play, number 42. That is Ward, Isaiah Ward.
We had some late glitter that was really freaking out on me on the camera.
Yeah,
and I said, what on earth is that?
I was going to ask you if that was
no,
just
a little
me.
flutter stuff that they threw up in the air.
Yeah.
On the home side, waiting to celebrate something. Back to work on a 2nd down and 10. A little pitch and catch.
Yep.
Holds on to that inside Highlander territory. Gets down to about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made by number 85.
That's
Mr.
over
Coleman.
to Santiago
Yep.
with the pitch and catch. That's kind of been his go-to receiver. Another handoff right up the middle. Runs
Weaver.
into a couple of defenders. Takes them with him. Down to about the 40 to the 39-yard line. And a hustle back to the play. And
Mr. Manuel on the tackle.
on the move is the Eisenhower Eagles. Back in the shotgun formation, handoff. Going to go hard left down to about the 37-yard line.
Tackle by Mr. Isaiah Kills first.
Something's whistled here. I'll tell you what, these little flutter blue things there going in it, playing havoc with my eyes. I don't know how they stay up in the air like they do as long as they do.
Yeah, I like how they run in this clock. I think that's the right thing to do.
So a flag on the play, and that's going to result into a first down. Straight back to pass. Going to heave-ho and throw. He's got a man wide open. And almost intercepted. I know he was upset with him, but he just deflected that as Coleman knocks that to the ground safely.
Yep, great job.
And that should end the third quarter. They ran that clock to speed things up just a bit. Down to 7 seconds unless they can snap it here. 3, 2, 1, and that's not going to do. End of 3 in your Pam and Barry third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth and final right after this. Big Mac football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Pam and Barry's team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome into our fourth and final period here at Cameron Stadium. And that's brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve each and every day. Lawton Firefighters Association, proud athletic supporters of our high school sports and athletics. 58-0. Big Mac, both looking to try to get their first win of the season. Eisenhower losing to their crosstown rival Lawton High last week in 0 week here at Cameron. Macarthur losing to Elgin on the road last week on Friday. The Highlanders are on their way to punch one in the win column.
Mm-hmm.
Handoff, trying to skate outside on the far side of the field. Gets upended there, and a third down will bring up a fourth down and 4-down territory here. Oh, check that. Third down. They make it third down. 3rd down and 3.
Tackled by number 36.
But more than likely, I'm still going to be correct. They'll be 4-down territory. They'll be smart about it to go for it. Best field position, we got this whistle dead, and I don't know if they want to call timeout or, timeout Eisenhower. Timeout sponsor is brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. It's proudly supporting this community, and they'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
All right, so a timeout is called. Eisenhower wanted to speak about that just a little bit. Best field position for Ike tonight inside Highlander territory. Handoff off tackle and gets stopped after a gain of 1. It'll be about fourth down and about 3. Clock will continue to roll. Celebration on the east side to begin. And a fight for the city championship to rein that in, to keep that on the east side. Will do that next week at the same location. 4-down territory, because if you kick it in the end zone, you get it at the 20 anyway. So best decision. Ball comes out. Snaps behind. On the run. Quarterback has to run reverse field. He is going the wrong way to set this one up. Heave-ho and throw, and he does. And incomplete. So at least doesn't lose all those. But, man, there was a lot of people telling him to throw and not go, and he was on the pursuit.
Good pursuit by the defense, too.
Yep. So turnover on downs.
Number 29.
Leaves the goose egg up.
The Mayberry.
Leaves the goose egg up on the clock right now. Well, some of you that are checking into this game and checking out some of the other games on our contest list. We have several. So Joe Kelly got a man in motion. He'll go top side. Handoff. Oh, man, he skirts. It just squeaks right out of there. Up to about the 32-yard line. Clock will continue to roll. Cameron Stadium. Eisenhower will drop to 0-2 and not really good on the schedule. But Eisenhower packs it up and goes to Carl Albert next week.
Yeah.
Take on the number one team in 5A. Well, and you got a new coach. He's trying to figure things out. Got new personnel. Got a lot. They lost some talent to graduation. You had Siri Sheridan and some of the others that they were used to seeing. 9-minute mark and counting. Illegal formation for Macarthur on the penalty. Snap, handoff, nothing doing. Gets back maybe to the original line of scrimmage. Trying to run the clock out here of this contest. As I said, coach's show on Tuesday at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery. Elgin coach, Burrito Miko in 6 o'clock. Newcastle has a coach's show on Thursday. Boy, that was a nice, well, maybe it wasn't. Design, quarterback, just kind of run. No, that's not even the quarterback. Take that back. The flag on the play. See what that is. So Jaden Jensen gets the carrier flag on the play.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, I think we went a little early. We're going to not worry about that. Handoff gets up to about the 32-yard line, and the clock continues to roll. 3rd down and 3.
Good play.
Fourth down. What? And they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know this all, JV teams running clock, but giving Eisenhower a short field to work with if you get a turnover on downs.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're in our 3rd-string quarterback who's running a running back number. That's what I say. And I think that last one was an exchange of not knowing where to hand off, and he just took it and went.
Yeah.
So Eisenhower will turn over on downs. 6-minute mark here of the 4th quarter. A little bit of rain out there.
Yep, it's coming down.
Big game tomorrow between OU and Michigan.
All right. I know
Norman.
you're from Detroit, right?
Well, yeah, I'm originally from Michigan, but I'm an OU fan because I was transplanted here, and I've been here 30-plus years. So don't really root for the maize and blue anymore. Be a good game, though.
Yeah, I know you're a big Lions fan.
Yes, indeed. And that's going to be at Green Bay Sunday for the game of the week. It's going to be a Sunday afternoon game.
Wow.
Do we say that you're a Cowboys fan? Do you actually?
Yes.
You actually say that? Okay.
Yeah.
Just teasing. Hey, they looked a lot better than what I thought they did.
To be honest with you, I
really
was
did.
surprised. I was really surprised.
There's just a handout bull rush up to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains, playing for Pride. They're inside their red zone for the first time tonight. Is Eisenhower. Stacked receivers. Top side, near side. Running back will shift over to his right. In the shotgun. Little flare out. Oh, that would have been a pick 6. Man, he read that. It took a beat on it. It was a little high.
Number 18, Jaden Huff.
And Huff would have been off to the races, and no one would have caught him.
Yeah, he would have been gone. Good
Brings
play.
up a 2nd down and 10. Stacked and going it again. Eisenhower still playing for Pride. Back to work, back to pass. In the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open. It is caught and then dropped. Oh, 2 receivers there in the end zone. Unfortunately, does not come up with it.
Nope.
We'll see that again here on replay. You just see this, a nice throw, then right in,
Yeah.
You know, I think the defender kind of got in his way, and he just lost the beat of it just for a second or two. And that would have been the first Eagles touchdown tonight. 3rd down and 10. Back to work. Back to pass. In the pocket. Flushed out. Decides to run. Gets down to about the 19-yard line. 4th down. And going for it.
Tackled by number 51.
With 3:31.
Mr. Devine. Good job.
Stacked receivers. He'll shift over the running back to his left. Back to work, back to pass. Same play again over the middle, and there was nobody home. So this way, if the receivers would have been there, he threw right to the spot, but they weren't there this time. So a turnover on downs that will stop the clock momentarily. The Macarthur Highlanders could finish out this 2-minute drive here with the JV squad that is playing. So we got SNU Rugby tomorrow at noon. Iowa Central is the opponent. SNU Rugby for its 4th season on OSN 1. Coaches show on Tuesday for the Lawton area and Elgin. Wednesday, Altus Coaches show. Thursday, Newcastle Coaches show. And we're back to work next Friday with a whole slate of games. Should have all 13 schools in action. Because that bye week and those 0 weeks will. I take that back. Elgin will be off next week. They're on a bye week. So handoff. Tries to skate over to the right-hand corner. Under 2 minutes to go. And be thinking of this, Tony. You're going to have to be putting on your thinking cap now. Because at the conclusion of this ball game, we have to name our player of the game and defensive player of the game.
Oh, I got him.
Okay. So we'll take a quick timeout after the conclusion of this ball game, make that announced, and we'll call it a night. Oh, ran into his running back. That's the thing is, you don't get to play much, and, this is really good time for you to start something. 3rd down and 9 with $1:12 left to go on a running clock. Second half. Thankfully, kind of helped out, when you're up that much, you kind of throw up the white flag for a second, a little mercy rule. We'll use a lot of the play clock as much as possible. He's still,
Still going.
Well, no, this is still almost running into the running back, Mr. It's for film study, this will be good.
Yeah.
This will be good for them to learn. I don't think they'll have to. They don't. The time has expired. I think they're going to bring them all to the 50 because there was 27 seconds on the play clock, 21 on the big clock. I think we're going to say, gentlemen, just line up at the 50 and shake hands. Macarthur's trying to line up for one last play, possibly. No, you're going to take a knee if he can do that. Nope, you don't want to have to do anything. You can just say that's it. 3, 2, 1. It is official in the books. 4 quarters. The Macarthur Highlanders victorious over their first city foe against the Eisenhower Eagles, and they will take on the Lawton Wolverines to try to capitalize on a General's Trophy and the city championship. And that will be decided next week. 58-0 your final. We'll come back, give you your post game with our player of the game and defensive player of the game right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, where the Macarthur Highlanders victorious in a big win tonight, and we're going to have two that we're going to have to single out today. And welcome into your postgame. It's brought to you by Sovereign Bank, big plays, loud crowds, hometown bank that always is on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community, member FDIC, equal housing lender, 2 locations in Lawton. We'll start with the player of the game. It's brought to you by Taco Mayo. They focus on fresh ingredients and a customizable Fresh Mex style for burritos, nachos, and salads. From their classic menu to their Fresh Mex menu, serving you since 1978. Taco Mayo me. Player of the game, we'll go to you, Tony Anders.
Quarterback, Mr. Lackland.
So Avon Lackland will, navigate through that offense, really handing the ball off well, getting the passes direct. Yep. Really started off with the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So congratulations on Avon Lackland, your player of the game. Now let's switch over on the defensive side of the game. It's brought to you by Sovereign Bank. With their big plays, loud crowds, and a hometown bank, always on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, 2 locations in Lawton. You said you didn't have to think about it. I don't think I had to even think that what you were going to say, because you called out his name more so than anybody else on the defense.
Yeah, number 34, Mr. My Seat, Eagle My Seat. Boy, I tell you what, he played a great game. Wow, he's just everywhere today, especially in that backfield. He was, disruptive. Great job.
All right, so our player of the game brought to you by our defensive player of the game by Sovereign Bank. So that's concluding with the Macarthur Highlanders led a goose egg and a big win here back at home as the hometown team against the Lawton High Wolverines for a possible city championship. So we're looking for that to close out. For, of course, Ashley, our producer, Caleb, our camera operator, Tony Anders, and for myself, Eric Sherman, bidding you a pleasant good evening. You've been watching a presentation of Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.